We've already spoken to a couple of Kean University baseball stars, and now it's time to talk to the team's ace reliever, who was just named 2025 NJAC Fireman of the Year, Jason Basilicata. Welcome to the show, and congratulations.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's our pleasure. So, Jason, talk about how you first got interested in baseball, and tell us how it led you on a journey towards Kean University.
Well, I feel like most people, my dad put me into the sport just when I was a young kid, just as something to do, I guess, keep me occupied. But quickly it grew into a love for the game. I've always been around good people when playing. I was lucky enough. So I guess just from a young age, I've just loved playing since I think I started when I was 4. So it's just blossomed every year since then.
Made the right choice to stick with it. Now, who were some of the people you looked up to as a kid, whether family members, favorite players? Who were some of the people that shaped who you are?
Well, again, my dad, obviously. He would always work long days when I was a kid, like 6 a.m. to like 6 p.m., come home and just, whether it was playing catch with me or going to the cages to hit, he always just found a way to find something to do to help me get better and always pushed me. And then, believe it or not, the shortstop for our team, Dom Messino, his dad was my travel ball coach growing up. And, when you're that young, seeing or having a coach with that much passion and love for the game, it's gonna affect you. It's certainly affected me. So he was a big one too.
Yeah, it affected you for the better. Now, when did you find out that being a relief pitcher was a good fit for you? And were you ever a starter?
Yeah, no. So in most of my life, I was actually a starter. Growing up, and in high school, I relieved a couple times, but I was a starter my senior year there. And I actually thought I was going to be a starter coming here this year, but I got hurt last summer, so I don't know if it was like trying to keep the inning load down or something, but they just stuck me in that role, and luckily they did because it seemed to work out really well. So.
Oh, it did work out well. Now, talk about being named NJAC Fireman of the Year. What was your reaction when you found out?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I found out right after the first round of NJAC playoffs versus Camden after we just lost. So I wasn't in a great space right there because I just blown the game. But after I had enough time to get over that, it was let it sink in. It was a great honor. I knew come through the year that I was in contention for it. I put up a pretty good regular season. I knew there was the kid from Ramapo Lasco was also putting together a really good year. I assumed it was going to be between us two, and I was just lucky enough for the voters to, side with me a little bit there.
Now, are there any games or any pitching performances you're most proud of during your collegiate career?
Yeah. If I had to pick one out, it would probably be our spring trip game versus Catholic, the second one I pitched in. Catholic's that's a great team. They have kids up and down the lineup who just hit, and came in. It was my longest appearance of the year too. I went like five innings in that. Came in, shut down a great lineup for 5 innings. Only gave up 1 hit, and we ended up coming back and winning that game 8-7. And I think that's probably my biggest accomplishment this year in like a singular game.
Nice. That's like old school relief, 5 innings. So who were some of your other players you grew close with during your time with the team?
Well, when I came here, I decided to come to Kean pretty late in the summer last year. So I ended up getting roomed with another transfer, Chris Pareja. He's probably the kid who I ended up growing closest to on the team with just because I was seeing him every day and, just interacting with him. He's a great guy. But other than that, I don't think there's any, individuals. Coming in as a new kid, the team really welcomed me in, and I think I grew closer to pretty much everyone there throughout the entire year. So.
It's awesome to hear. Now, do you have any thoughts on the pitch clock? Do you find it helpful or do you find it distracting?
Personally, I always work quick when I'm pitching. I'm not a guy that's going to sit there and take his time and do stuff like that. I actually like it. I think it keeps the game moving along, helps me stay in my flow, my pace going when I'm pitching, and you can kind of mess with it a little bit to take it get a little bit of an advantage on the hitter, wait till the last second because they have to be in at a certain time. It's it helps play mind games, honestly, a little bit, so I enjoy it.
Well, that's exactly what your teammate Gilman said. Now, what are some of your go-to pitches? Are you a power pitcher, a finesse pitcher? Tell me.
So I would say mostly I pitch off my fastball, especially early on if I come in in earlier in the game, like a seventh or the eighth, just in case I have to face a guy again. And I have a little bit of life on it, so I can definitely get it by a lot of people, especially at this level right now. So I would say more often than not, I'm gonna work off my fastball. But if I need to, I'll drop my slot for the slider a lot, which seemed to work pretty well this year too.
Nice, nice. Now, I spoke with your head coach, Neil Iavaro, earlier this year. He takes so much pride in the sport and the team. How big was his influence over you?
I mean, it was ridiculous. Like coming out of last year, I was thinking about maybe even quitting and not like continuing with the sport. He convinced me over the summer to come here, give it another shot. And I mean, just it's another thing. Like he has so much passion and love for the game. Just like being around it just brought back my love for the game too. And I can't thank him enough for that. He's been amazing. And I mean, I've only been here for a year, but it's just the impact he's had is just unbelievable.
Very good guy. Now, do you plan on continuing your baseball career post-graduation?
Um, I mean, that would be ideal. In a perfect world, yeah, I would like to play past college. Maybe not get drafted. I'm at a D3 right now, and there's not a lot of people. Like you have to do some crazy stuff to get those kind of looks at a D3. But maybe in like another league or like a Frontier or Patriot League or something like that, just to stay involved with it. But I'd like to, yeah.
Sure, yeah. Now, this success didn't just come to you. You obviously worked very hard to get where you are. What's a piece of advice you would give to somebody looking to succeed at whatever it is they do?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm gonna kind of go off what I said last time, like with how I wanted to quit after last year. Don't let like one person or one like attempt at something ruin what you've been working on or like working towards for like your whole life or however long you've been going for it. Like know you're there for a reason and just stick with it through the hard times and the adversity.
It's great advice. Jason Basilicata, NJAC Fireman of the Year. Congratulations and all the best to you, my friend.
Thank you, you as well.